Hi, James with the 1HourSmartHome.com, and today we're going to get a question that we get asked a lot. Smart doorbell versus smart camera. Which one should you get? So a lot of people are just getting into the smart camera or a smart home security system, and they haven't gotten a camera yet, they haven't gotten a smart doorbell yet, and they want to know which one they should get. Should you get a smart doorbell? Should you get a smart camera? Which one's going to work best to protect your family? What's going to be the easiest to install? Are you going to be able to do it yourself? And today we're going to answer that and just give you a couple insights that I have from installing these smart cameras or smart doorbells and testing them out in my personal opinions, as well as just what I've seen in terms of footage and people capturing stuff on camera. So I've got a smart doorbell and a smart camera. So I've tested both of these out, and for some of you, maybe that is the answer. You're going to have a smart doorbell up front, and you're going to have a smart camera in places where you don't have a doorbell. But if you have to pick just one, I would pick a smart doorbell. And we've got a couple of them here. This is the Nest Hello. That's the Ring Pro. So these are kind of the top two. We've got videos that compare these two doorbells specifically. And these need to be hardwired, so you've got to have an existing doorbell for it. But then we've also got the Ring Doorview Cam. This runs on battery power, as well as the Ring Doorbell 2 runs on battery power. So we've got an option for everybody there. But why I recommend a smart doorbell over a smart camera is what I call active deterrence, right? Now, a camera can be an active deterrent if somebody sees it there. So when you've got a security camera, and there's a whole market of just fake security cameras that aren't connected to anything, and people just mount them so people think that they're security cameras that are there, and they're there to deter crime. And that was something that was actually really popular when security cameras were like $500 or $600 a piece. Nobody wanted to spend $600 to install a security camera, so you would just get a fake one and hope that people didn't realize that it was fake. Well, why I think a smart doorbell achieves active deterrence better than a camera is that a smart doorbell is very visible. So you're walking up to a door. Both the Ring and the Nest doorbells have a lit up blue light, or it's a variety of different colors, I think, in terms of settings and different doorbells, but that's not the point. They have a lit up light on them that is very visible at night and very visible during the day. So when you walk up to a door, your eyes are immediately drawn to that, and you're like, hey, what's going on with that doorbell? Something's not ordinary here. What is that? Oh, it's a smart doorbell. I'm on video. And a lot of criminals, it's just a crime of opportunity. Maybe it's an unlocked door, which is actually, you can look at the statistics from local police organizations as well as the FBI. Like a ton of crime is actually just crimes of opportunity where people try unlocked doors and see what happens. So if you've got a Nest doorbell or a Ring doorbell, that could potentially deter that right there. If you forgot to lock your door, or you're in and out a lot, and you're in the backyard and somebody tries to go in your front door, that could stop this just because somebody realizes before they grab your door handle that they are on camera. That might make them turn away, go somewhere else. So it has the active deterrence effect, as well as, you've seen the videos on YouTube. You've seen the videos if you have a Ring doorbell or the Ring app. There's literally hundreds of videos or thousands of videos people post with their doorbells catching people coming up. They see that, oh my gosh, I'm on camera, and they walk away. Or sometimes they do steal a package, and then they're on camera doing that, and it's spread all over the internet that they've been stealing a package. So smart doorbells offer really great active deterrence because people see them. They're very visible. Smart cameras, you can make them visible, but they're not always visible. And the reason being because maybe where you're mounting them isn't the ideal place for getting a good view of your entire front yard. So maybe it's off to the side of your house, so nobody might notice it or see it. You notice it because you see your house every day, but somebody walking up probably doesn't even realize that you've got a smart camera there, unless, it's really big and stands out with the design of your home. I mean, this is not very big, right? On a huge house, or 100 feet or 20 feet of house frontage, this is like 3 or 4 inches. You're not going to notice that too much, especially if there's, just standard architectural features and stuff like that. But this, you will notice when you go up to a front door. When you go to someone's house, you notice a smart doorbell there. The other reason that I really like smart doorbells over a smart camera, and we're going to get into smart cameras and some of the advantages of those, is that they have a better view of a person's face. Because of the height that you mount a smart doorbell to, it's going to be located anywhere between like 36 and 48 inches. So it's actually looking up at a person's face. So you're going to get a really clear, crisp shot of someone's face, just like you're getting of the camera right now with me. So with a smart camera, somebody can be wearing a hat, and if it's too high up, you're not going to see anything but the hat. But with the smart doorbell, as I am approaching, because of the height, it is looking up at you or looking directly at you. It has a perfect face shot of what's going on. So if something does happen, that footage is actually very valuable because you can send it to the authorities, the police, whatever, and you're going to be able to identify who that was because of the facial features, unless they've got a mask on or something like that. But even then, because of where these are placed, they do even a pretty good job of identifying features on a person, because you're going to see what clothes they're wearing. You might see they've got an earring or not an earring. You're going to see their eyes actually pretty well, unless they've got like a huge pair of sunglasses on. You're going to see their clothing well. You're going to see probably what pants they're wearing. You could even see their shoes as they approach. So it's a very good methodology to get a good facial feature recognition of a person when you've got a smart doorbell like the Ring, or like the Nest Hello, or the Ring Pro, or the Ring 2, or what we've got here, the Ring Door View Cam. So active deterrence and face shot. That's why I like the smart doorbells over the smart cameras if you're just going to get one. Now, if you want to have really just like high security everywhere, get a smart doorbell. Get smart cameras for the areas that your doorbell does not cover. Oh, the other thing about a smart doorbell is it is probably one of the most popular points of approach for somebody that is a criminal. Yes, you could break a window, you could go around the back side of a house, but the reality, like I said, a crime of opportunity. If you've got a package on the front door, you're probably going to go steal the package on the front door, and that's why this is good place to have a camera, right? And in terms of breaking a window to get in or trying to get in somewhere else in the house, most criminals are going to try the front door first, because a lot of people leave it unlocked and it's super easy to get inside just by opening the door. In my neighborhood, we had a neighbor who somebody was just drunk walking around and they walked into their house because their front door was unlocked. That happens all the time. I had my front door unlocked, and after this happened, I locked it. A neighbor, their parents had come into town, and they got the addresses mixed up or whatever by a couple numbers. So all of a sudden, my neighbor's mom was like in our foyer. I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, hey, and I'm like, okay, this is crazy. It was our neighbor's mom, so it wasn't a criminal or anyone, but you see how easy it can happen if you leave your door unlocked. So after that, I never leave my door unlocked, and I have a smart lock now that automatically locks the door whenever I leave or enter the house. So that's a huge benefit. Nest Smart Lock, they make those too. Yale also makes a really good smart lock, and Schlage makes a good smart lock. So maybe we'll put some links below on our ratings of smart locks, but I do highly recommend an automated door lock just to make sure you keep your door closed and prevent the very thing that we're talking about, people going in unlocked doors. So just in general, this is a good thing. Active deterrent. It gets good facial shots, and just front door is where the action is a lot of time. If you're getting packages, people approaching off the street, your front door is also going to get good shots of a license plate or a car going down the street. So really it is an optimal place to have a security camera or doorbell. So if you're going to have one, the doorbell does cover a lot of purposes, a lot of functions there all in one. So that's why I do recommend the doorbell over a smart camera. Now, not everybody has existing wiring for a doorbell. So if you don't have existing wiring for a doorbell, you're going to need to go with a battery-powered smart doorbell, like the Ring Door View Cam, which is battery-powered, or the Ring Doorbell 2, which is battery-powered and can run off batteries for like up to 6 months. So you're going to need to go with the battery-powered doorbell if you don't have any wiring for your existing doorbell. Now, Smart cameras, they do serve a function because people don't have doorbells at their backyards, side yards, garages, any of that stuff. So a smart camera is good for covering those other locations. And if you put a smart camera on like the corner of a house, right, you're going to be able to cover a lot of area by putting a smart camera on the corner of a house, because you get that wide angle, like 160 or 135 or 180 degrees. So one corner of your house, you can cover one entire side of the house, and then you can cover a fair amount of the house going this way, and then you can have another camera on another corner of the house, and you're going to get a lot of coverage. So like 4 or 5 cameras for most houses, that's going to be enough to get you 360 coverage around your house. Now for smart cameras, I do recommend don't go too high. I know a lot of people that are like, oh, I want to put the camera way up on the soffit on the second floor because I don't want it to be visible. You don't want to do that, because yeah, it'll tell you a person is there, but you're not going to get any identifying features of a person if you're 20 feet up in the air. You want to keep these as low as possible, but with being outside the range of vandalism and stuff like that. Now, this stuff doesn't get vandalized that often, if much at all, and that reason is because people on camera would be doing it, but like 9 or 10 feet is kind of that optimal. It's out of range of